morning, everybody. It's Bubba Rob. How's it going? It was weighing day today. Holy cow. Just want to talk about a few things that happened this week. Some of them may have affected my weight loss, and then I'll get to the weight at the end of it. Because I want to keep you fishing in there. Keep on the video. Wait till the end. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I pretty much stuck to my diet. I was still having some issues with giving up coffee, actually. That's been, what now, a week or so, son? Week and a half?
Yep.
Something like that. And what I've noticed, and I know what people are going to say to me, well, this doctor says this doctor says that, but you know, I ended up having another gout attack after I gave up the coffee. And it was really quite painful. But what I've noticed now, when I do have those attacks, they don't last nowhere near as long. So I would say that's a positive sign. But, you know, whenever you eliminate something out of your diet, something like that can happen. I find when I'm under a great deal of stress, like this week has been very stressful, personally and work-wise. Those things, for me, gout tends to come up when I'm under a great deal of stress. I believe there's a strong link to it, correlation to it. So I hope when people out there are saying, you know, going on the carnivore diet cures gout, I wouldn't say that's necessarily true for everybody. I think what you need to do is take some things with a grain of salt. It's definitely better. Some people might comment to say, did you see Dr. Berriesville? Yes, I've seen it. Yes, I've watched Dr. Baker's videos on it. Yes, and you know what? I've also suffered from it for over 30 years. I think I got a pretty good idea what's going on with it and what triggers it for me. And I might even be one of those outliers which do happen in life genetically, where it doesn't necessarily mean what you eat that's going to cause the issue. But hopefully it keeps getting better, but it's not an overnight thing for me. The other thing, too, I dealt with this week, for some reason, maybe it's because my son was eating potato chips in front of me. But, you know, I still kind of have those cravings every once in a while. You know, so it's you know, there are certain triggers that we have to face and kind of grin and bear it a little bit. And you know, I might have 2 chips once a week or something like that. I don't think that's that big of a deal, but you know, you got to be kind of careful. And really, I think the other important thing with the diet is, and this is more of a mind thing, is really be careful how you react to situations and keep your stress level down. I believe that's extremely important. Just because you've changed your diet doesn't necessarily mean you've changed your behavior. And I know myself, again, with the whole PTSD thing, you can go back to your old line of thinking no matter how much work you've put in. But you got to keep putting the work in to make those days better and shorter, and make sure that you can recognize whatever your issues are in a quicker manner and deal with it. So, you know, it's no joke. It's, you know, the diet does help quite a bit. I think what happens at the beginning, we, as carnivores, there's kind of a euphoric stage at the beginning where you feel such a relief that you feel certain things have disappeared. And that's not necessarily true. It just means that they're better. So, I guess my takeaway for people out there is whatever you're doing along with the diet to make yourself a success, make sure you stay vigilant with that and not slack off, because you're going to have all the tools in your toolbox at your disposal to make sure that you complete your journey and be successful at it, right? Okay. I hope that's that helps. Some of the positive things that, especially with starting doing the cold water therapy, I'm definitely feeling a lot better in my joints and my spine for the most part. I do find by the end of the day, though, that I'm not walking as good in the morning as I'm, at night. So, there's still all that stuff that's in you, where you've created the damage, whether it could be from injuries or, just poor diet for many years. It's still kind of there, but it does get better. It's getting better for me, but it's not a overnight thing. It seemed like it was at the beginning, but that's not necessarily true. Your body starts to adapt, but it does get better. I hope that doesn't sound too muddled or, I don't know, confusing, but, we go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Our weight can go up and down. We're not a creature that stays consistent, so try and not get disappointed if your success isn't where you think it should be at any point in time. With the decrease in pain, I think the only thing that I have to take now once in a while, and I hate doing it, is I might take some ibuprofen if I'm in a lot of pain. And if my back's really bad, I might smoke a little bit of 420 just to make that feel a little bit better. Might have to do that once a month or once every couple months. It just kind of is what it is. I believe that's a far better option than getting into opiates or any other, or codeine or anything like that, but that's just my opinion. It kind of is what it is, right? But as far as my weight loss this week, I wouldn't say I was surprised, because I had 3 weeks in a row where I lost 4 pounds a week, which was pretty amazing. And I had a feeling I was going to stall a bit this week, if not gain. I wasn't quite sure. But I did lose 1 more pound. So that brings me down to, I believe it's 327 pounds. So I started off at 371 on the electric scale, and I weighed in at 327 on the doctor's scale I bought. So that's 44 pounds in 20 weeks. So that's averaging me 2.2 pounds per week. So my goal for my birthday, September 22nd, is 315. If I keep with that average, I should beat it by a pound. But today, I'm going with my son. We're going to go buy our gym memberships. I got to go meet my friend Heather, I haven't seen for a long, long time. After that, tomorrow morning, bright and early, probably 6 a.m., I'll I'll be back in the gym for the first time, and I will make some posts on my progress. I don't expect to be training very hard. I'm gonna be using a periodization method plus. Gonna be doing it in a manner where oh geez, I forget the name of it. It's time over tension, pardon me. So I'm not going to be focused on heavy weights at this point. I want my ligaments and tendons to get strong so I don't have any injuries. I've had multiple injuries in my life. One I'm very cognizant of when I'm in the gym is my left shoulder. I've dislocated it 3 times, actually once in the gym, and I'll talk about that later on, and I'll tell you guys the story what happened there. It's kind of gruesome, but yeah, so I'll be cognizant of it. So no matter what your aches and pains are, if I can go in there and get that going, there's really no excuses for anybody else. And I'm kind of not going to be stoic here, but it's not a pity party to get movement. It's not a pity party about, oh, this hurts or that hurts. But you know what? Just do it. You know, suck it up a bit. I mean, the pain I go through every day still, I'm still out there moving around, trying to do my best. And, you know, just have at it. So anyways, I'd like y'all to please like, share, subscribe. And remember, the most important thing, to be a good person, good stoic, good carnivore, good gym person, right? Biker, blues person, whatever your thing is, whatever you are, whatever rainbow warrior you are, I don't really give a shit. The most important thing is to be kind. Give everybody that big heart. Tell people you love them. Hold the door open. Smile. Don't pass judgment. Have a great day. Bye-bye.